Alright, everybody. Welcome back to another ship. Now, I thought that back half was extremely, big. But this thing is huge. There's no forecastle, there's no nothing. But look at this thing. Look how massive that is. It's a bunch of empty space. Like, right here, dead center in the middle. But look at this. This thing is huge. So, but without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and hop on in here. We are gonna start. I did make a decision. We're gonna start with the very, very, very top. And you'll see why in just a moment. See, it's a good thing I came down here. So this will probably be a two-part video, again, as well. Yeah, these pipes, man, they just run everywhere. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to start with the very top, front half, and then we'll work our way back depending on what time we have. So I'm hoping we'll complete with the front half of the ship, and we can get the top deck done as well. Considering it doesn't explode on us. Alright. So with that being said, I should probably double check. Okay, I don't know why I was able just to break that, but I mean, I'll take it. That answers my question really on whether or not if these pipes were pressurized or not. So the one I was thinking about this the other day when I was playing the game and stuff like that. Like, so these half ships, I like the concept of them, but I just want to know how they got them on the beach. I mean, yeah, they use like thousands of slugs. That's fine. But also at the same time, it's kind of like... I will say that I did upgrade our saw, our torch here, and I upgraded our whatever you want to call this thing. But those are really the three only things I upgraded. There's the saw, the torch, and the rope. That's what it's called in the game, it's the rope. So that is all I had upgraded. So we will go ahead. Oh, that's what I did. For some reason, my game must be like loading something in the background or something. I don't know. That, or there's something updated on my computer, and I'm just waiting expectantly for my computer to just like shut itself completely. If that makes any sense. So, because with the way it's acting, I'm trying to update something. But, yeah, alright. So we'll go ahead, we're gonna knock down this frontal half here. The very top of this deck here. We're just gonna go ahead and knock it down. I was going to upgrade our hammer one more time, but I got to looking at the price and I shied away from the price because it was like $1,800, and I was like, I don't have that money, so I'm a poor little broke boy. So yeah, so now we just gotta, make money. So we actually flew through that ship pretty quickly. The last ship that we did, we flew through that pretty quick, like fast. So I'm actually surprised that we flew through it that fast. This one, however, is way more bigger than the previous ship, so probably definitely going to make this a two-part series. Trying to get done as much as we can already. So that's why I was like, all right, let's start at the front of the ship. We'll get the front of the ship done, and we'll move on from there. We got some pretty good resources and everything. Midway through everything, I'll probably end up stopping and going to upgrade the hammer, because I do have enough resources that I can sell to upgrade the hammer. So we'll have to wait and see how that is. We're not going to break this yet. We're going to come down here and we're going to break all this down. So there should be a portion where, yeah, so right here. So we'll have to break all of this stuff right here down just to remove this front half of the ship. So that's what we'll do. We'll take apart every bit of this here. And like I said, we're just going to remove the front half and remove everything in the upper deck, and then whatever else we can get to is whatever else we'll get to within the hour. Now the videos might run a little bit over an hour, like I said, as a reminder. But as we move on to these bigger vessels, I don't want to make 3 parts. I don't want to make 4 parts. If I have to, I have to. But if I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. So it's not that hard. And honestly, I think we're already making some pretty good progress. I mean, some people might beg to differ, but I honestly think we already are making some pretty good progress. So once we bake this piece down, we'll go below deck. We'll remove what we can. Separate what we can. Do what we can. Party in the can. Dance in the can. I don't know. Just do cool can stuff, you know what I mean? Honestly, we're not that far away from some ships that I think everybody's going to be pretty excited for. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really excited for them. We got like 2 more ships after this one. And I cannot contain my excitement. I will not lie to you. So as these ships get bigger, the more and more the challenges are, and more my brain gets tickled. So interesting. There's nothing in the story here I can destroy, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so all that went down. See, we're making some pretty decent timing. I don't think we're making any bad timing, really. I think we're making some really good timing. So we'll go through, we'll clean all this up. And then we'll start on the next floor below. Okay. Alright. Alright. So that's cleaned up. That was actually pretty quickly. So now we'll move on to tearing down this section of stuff here. Oop, that was the wrong button. If I do say so myself. Yeah, I'm actually fairly excited about this because we are moving through this like really quickly, so. I'm also looking at the time on the video and stuff, so we already got our very first structure taken down. We're working on removing the very frontal half of the ship. It's all exciting stuff. I mean, I think it's exciting. Some people might not think it's exciting, but I do. Not too bad, not too bad, not too hard, and not too bad. Alright. That's done. Oh! I have become one with the ship. Alright, so hopefully we don't get stuck in here. Was not expecting it. Okay, interesting. Wasn't expecting it to do that. I thought this room would have been open, but that's what I get. Alright. Really? You're gonna do me like that? Make me disappointed like that. Okay. So, what can we do here? Okay, as you can see, that's the very front here. Right there. So, it's clearly evident. Okay, let's go down to the next floor. Let's see what we're working with here. Alright. So let's go ahead and just destroy this. So it looks like we'll probably have to go back just a little bit more further than what we wanted. Which, that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we'll go ahead and pick up some trash here. Is there anything over here that I need to worry about? No. Okay. That's good. So let's get the rest of this all cleaned up. At least in the frontal immediate area. Look at that. Man, this thing is a... wow. A labyrinth. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and knock down what we think we need to knock down. And we'll go from there. We'll go ahead and just take down the stairs here. I wish we could fix that. Honestly, that's like really slightly annoying. You could be like looking at it directly and it still would not work. Okay. So there's all of that. Once again, we'll toss that out. This. Break what we need to break. And we'll just go ahead and get rid of this stuff too. Honestly, yeah. Let's just go ahead and get rid of all this. Are we coming back a lot more further than what I wanted to? Yes, but I mean, it'll all have to come out eventually anyways. So it all works out in the end. Okay, we'll just go ahead and destroy that. Pick up that. Okay, let's see here. Break this down. And we'll just go ahead and just break this whole section down here. Alright, so there's all that. Break this down. Separate it from the hall. Which is Okay. Don't think I could fit here. I'm also not willing to try it with how glitchy everything is, so we're also gonna break this bottom floor here just to get it done and out of the way. Okay. So bottom floor is taken care of. Go ahead and get this broken. Can't get that apparently. Okay. Either which way around, we're still making great time, so it's alright. We'll clean this up now. Oh, I already broke that floor tile. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, all of that is done. Alright, we'll clean up what we can. See, I broke some of the floor, but for some reason some of it's also just like, no, I don't want to go. You can't make me. It's like that one song back in the early 2000s. My life, now or never. Alright. Ah, there we go. We're in the front half of the ship now. Look at that. Yeah. Now we can get rid of everything. There we go. Getting rid of that. Alright. Can I go? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. I thought maybe I could have get it lucky. But I'm not that lucky. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Go on. Am I losing my mind? I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either which way around, once we get this front half of the ship down. Now, we'll remove the first half of the ship, like the very front, like the bow, and everything else, and we'll remove the consecutive floors along with it. So, it's not like we're just immediately going to go down, you know. That's not how that one's going to work. This little sneaky thing. Bop, and bop, and bop. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, just like that, and we are in there breezy. Okay. Go ahead and get all of this. Alright. Now, did I not? That's what I thought. I thought maybe I knocked some of this down. Okay. We'll remove the roof while we're at it, since we're here now anyways. We don't need that much upper deck area to work with when we go up there. It's all like centeredized. Break all that down. There we go. All that's down. So we'll go ahead and clean this all up real quick. You're not gonna pick that up, please. Thank you. Okay, I don't care where I throw it at right now. I just want to get it picked up so we can start moving on. Alright, let's see here. Now this whole half of this is part of the ship, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that makes that's okay. Yeah, we can get around all that. So where are we going? Okay, so we're gonna end it here. We're gonna continue on down. Okay, there we go. Up and down. Okay, so we're gonna have to break every one of these outer bolts here. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to. Because they're just gonna stay latched onto the hull if we don't break them. Okay. Break that all down. Oh, see, it's already exposed the bottom half of everything, so that's okay. That's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll get all this. Yep. It's amazing, like, how fast and how everything is. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Alright. Alright, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to make sure nothing was... So there is something updated in the back of the computer, so... Hopefully it does not crash. At least I'm hoping it won't. Hello? You can pick that up? Thank you. Over here making me guess everything. So there's a thing here. So actually, I'm just going to go ahead and bring everything from this backside down. So we're going to go back upstairs. And we're going to bring all of this down right here. We're going to go floor by floor. So, I mean, part of it is my fault because I wasn't paying attention where that was. If I knew that that's where that was and we would have removed, we would have already removed it right from there. So I wasn't paying attention. So we'll go ahead and get this done. So I think this video might be an hour and like 5 minutes long. I don't know. Depends on where we leave off at, really. Let's see here. Can I get that? Can I get that? Can. So break this. Break that. Grab all that. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Not too bad. Alright. Should have paid better attention, really. I think I was just more worried about exposing this bottom hall. Really? Like this giant room that's directly up underneath this. So I think that might have been what I was more worried about. I'll break into this wall right behind me that I worked on. If I can't... No, I can get to it on this side. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Alright, so there's all of that. That is fine. I'm used to the disappointment. Okay. Won't reach that side, which is fine. I kind of figured it would, really. So we'll cut this side. That way I do not forget about it, because I know for a fact I'll forget about it. Same thing with this. Get this upper side of the deck. No? This one doesn't get... Oh, see? Yeah, there's that. Yeah, which I'm probably going to have to go upstairs for that one. Alright. So we'll finish taking these down. This is where we're going to have to be careful, because we got to remember that there's a giant cavern down here. Alright. Not that bad, not that bad. Yeah, see, that's a lot more better. Alright. Now, back at the task at hand. What were we doing? That's right. We were smacking these down. We'll break this loose real quick. No, I thought I already broke this loose, but I guess not. So that's broken loose. So here's our point. So we will go ahead and break that down. And we will continue with what we were doing. Taking the front of the ship out. So we've already dropped, like, if you really want to count the piece that was up there by the bow, like up on the top deck, we've already dropped two floors within a span of like 30 minutes. So that's not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to get in here. Yep. Okay, yeah, that's the reason why I wanted it in here, was because I didn't want to have to beat out both sides. So with that being there already, man, that's actually really good area right there. So go ahead and break this out. So we're done on this side, so break that down. We'll move on. I thought there was enough proportion to this one. Alright. Break. Pick up what you can. And move on. Gotta make sure I'm watching my time. I'm getting a little too into the game. I'm starting to get focused. I'm over here trying to cook, guys. I'm over here trying to cook. I'm cooking my brain. I'm not even cooking anything else. I'm just cooking my brain. Almost scared to go upgrade this thing because I'm terrified that if I go upgrade it, it's going to turn it into like a 3-smack hit. And then I'm going to regret everything. Because if it's already $1,800 to upgrade it to the next level, I'm almost terrified to see what it's going to be like to upgrade it to level 10. If that makes any sense. Okay. So the staircase is still there. But I'm hoping once I break the floor it'll go away. Though I got a feeling it isn't. It's just my luck. All right. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was wanting. So I did go ahead and just drop that. Yeah, okay. So I don't need to break down the staircase. I think I figured that out in a previous video, but just wasn't too certain, really. I don't think I was certain. I don't know, really. Okay. Both of them are down. So what's going on over here? What's the hold up with all this? Okay, so there went that. Oh! There's a piece in there! Did you see that? Oh, that would have been bad. Oh, I didn't even know. See? Look at that. It's hidden. It's freaking hidden in here. Okay. Oh. That could have went south for us real quick. It was like hidden in there. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so we'll wait for that to get taken out before we go doing anything else. Oh boy. That was kind of the scare right there. It wasn't like a scare, but it was enough to be like, oh, maybe I might be moving a little too fast. Alright, I was about to say, should have already picked it up by now. We did not get to upgrade our crane, by the way. The reason why was because I chose to upgrade our torch. Because I think we might be moving a little bit too fast for this. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be just wrong. But in order to move in the world, you need to continue. You need to buy the proper tools in order to evolve in the world. So, old stuff is cool, but sometimes it's not cool. All right. See what it did here. It did nothing. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and break all this down then. That was quite the interesting thing right there. I'm not going to lie. That was the least I was expecting, was just some random box be sitting in there. So, lessons learned. They like to hide stuff. So it looks like we got some cleanup to do on this bottom. It's like right below me. So we'll go ahead and clean up what we can. Carrying too much. Story of my life. Get the weight on the world of my shoulders. Okay. This room is basically cleared. Is there any more welding points that I need to take care of? No. So now we can move on to the next room. Or I can just fall straight down. That's also fine too. Okay, that's my chicken pot pie. So, continue this. Alright. Even if it would destroy the staircase here, it'd be alright. I ain't to worry about that. So we'll get all that done. And we will... Excuse me? Okay. Oh. See? Look at that. Man. Alright. We'll just... There's a fish! There is a fish! Alright. We'll wait to pick it up. I just want to get these out real quick. Why is that not? There we go. So we'll get that going. Clean that up. Clean that up. Alright, let's see what this is. Balal. I don't know what that means. Huh. The more you know. Alright. If you guys want me to read something out like that or whatnot, just let me know. I don't have any issue with it. I'm fine with all that. Okay, so go ahead and grind that down. Go ahead and grind this down. That. We'll get. Really? You guys are stuck to that? I mean, I guess it's understandable, I guess. Not too bad. And not too bad. Alright. Okay. Get that going. This thing, it just hates me. That's exactly what it does. It just does not like me. Alright. So we'll go ahead and break down all of this. So we still gotta wait for the second piece of machinery to be lifted up. So after we get done with this room, we'll go into the next one. Over yonder. We can go ahead and just put these sides out actually. If I would have thought about it, we could have did this on the way down on the other side too, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Which is alright. Okay, so that piece is gone. Go ahead and break everything you can. Don't know how that side broke, but okay. I mean, who am I to judge? Okay, and all of this is to be brought down. Yep, and yep, and yep. Now, we'll move on to just taking care of the rest of this. Both those pieces of machinery removed. We don't have to do anything else here, or worry about anything else. At least I don't think we have to. Unless we have any more surprises. I'm just glad I didn't do what I usually do with the other ones, was like bring everything straight down. Because that would have been bad. That would have been horrible for us. Alright. Okay. That has all come down. So we'll clean this up real fast. We're almost done with this frontal section, and then we can have it removed. And then, maybe, just maybe, we'll have enough time to start on the top side. Might make this like an hour and 15-minute long video, considering that it's already 45 minutes in. There are some things I have to edit out of the video, but not too bad, not too shabby. Okay, so, yep, get up in here. Okay, it's cleaned. Alright, I just wanted to make sure there was no top sides that I had to really truly worry about, except for like earlier. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and get up here before I forget about this box right here, because I know I'm going to forget about it. And then we'll finish up this front half here. Okay, and we'll get this done, this done. All right. Bada boom and bada bang. Okay. Bam. Okay. So now, what we're gonna do, we go up here. We're just gonna break this side of the walls down. That way we don't have to really truly worry about anything else. I mean, not like truly worry about something else, but that way we don't have to come over here and like bang this side of the wall. Go ahead and just take this wall down. Mainly because it just goes straight into a... Again, not even connected. How? Alright. Then we'll just go ahead and do this. Since it's going to make us do it that way anyways. Alright, listen. Try being nice to you. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean up some of these, and let's go up top. We'll start with the up top by going ahead and torching these down. Ta-da! So we are going to go ahead and clear out this front top of the deck. And that might be the end of the video from there. So... That ain't too bad, actually. Okay. So clean all this up. Throw all that down. Roll that up. Throw that in. This ain't too bad, man. Shoulda, okay. There we go. Okay. I'm flying through this upper part here real quick, so this more or less will likely be the end of the video. Once we get all this done. Okay. Just go ahead and just finish grinding what we can. Alright, you can clearly tell that I'm definitely running around just trying to get it done before my time runs out, really. Want to save those okay, no, probably not, actually. I was gonna say, I probably want to save these spotlights, but the contracts ain't really about them. I ain't really about them either. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, I'm hyper fixated. I feel like I'm racing right now, trying to get everything done. Okay, that side's done. This side. What I'm trying to do right now is collapse the whole thing. That way I can just like pick it up, don't worry about the deck. So there might be some things I do off of camera, but I'm not going to be really too pressed about all that. Okay. Dot dot dot. Then dot dot dot. Oh, forgot that one. There we go. Alright, now we'll go to this one. Get what we can done. Oh boy. Alrighty then. All that got down. So go ahead and clean all this up. No, threw it the wrong way. I got myself all discombobulated. Throw. Alright. So what I'm probably going to do, actually, since we got this upper deck done, bring down the whole part of the upper deck. And then end the video there. You can just leave the staircases, it doesn't matter to me. Okay. Bop and bop and... now at completion of this area here. So I'm going to go ahead and knock down this upper deck, and then that will be the end of the video. Because we're cool like that. It's not gonna be too bad though. Excuse me. This should make a 2-part series. Am I extending the video? Yeah. But it's better to extend the video than have like, I don't know, 30 minutes of the next one. Or just 10 minutes of a follow-up. So, as long as we keep on trucking, we don't stop, we should be able to meet our deadline. Excuse me. There must be like something directly up underneath. Probably not. I was gonna say that there might be something underneath there. The reason why we can't break those bolts out, but I guess there's time to tell. Especially with this thing being as big as it is. Which isn't too bad actually. Some of these look momentous, but they're fairly easy to take care of. Like, take apart and everything else. Might want to watch for stuff. I'm probably going to end up eating it for that. As long as we can just take care of this upper part, I'll be happy enough. Because then we can move on to the next video and just take care of that. Take care of the rest of the floors. Alright, so that's being done. So we'll go ahead. See, I knew it. Won't be able to take them all out because there's electric underneath the floor. But we'll be able to get the vast majority of it, I think. Unless we can go down there real quick and just like take it out. Which, where is it? That room right here? How do I get in here? Is there a way into this room? Of course not. Okay, hang on. We'll do it this way. I was gonna say, if those rivets were electrified, like literally right over here, I was gonna be mad. Alright. Whee! Straight to ground level. Alright, now we can go around and hurry up and smack these down. Which is not too bad. flew through it pretty quickly the last time, so we should be able to fly through this one pretty quickly as well. Now, I know that this deck is not going to fall because of the walls here. But if I could just get the exterior bits here done and out of the way, that'd be great. Alright, I am back. So as I was saying, I'm just hoping that I can probably collapse what I can. Because there's a wall that runs right here, so it runs the length of the ship on both sides. But if I can collapse what I can collapse, that'd be great. Excuse me. And I'll be some happy camper. So, see, here's the second wall. It's 2 walls on each side, so we'll just have to wait and see what we can do. Or what it does for us, really, actually. But we'll work on getting the outline done, and then we'll move into the inside. So once we get this outline done, that'll be the end of the video. That will be the actual end of the video. Once we get done what we're doing right here, that'll be the end of the video, and then we'll go on to part 2. It'll be filmed directly after this, and will be released the next day. I kept missing it. Let me up here. Alright, yep, there's the pipes. Alright, and without further ado, I will see you guys